Hey, what's up, garden friends? I hope you're good, because I am great. Doing some more fall craft gardening type things. I picked these pumpkins up from Michael's. They look really cheap. I was actually disappointed. I was hoping to find some that were bigger that I could really do more with, but I don't know, I just didn't have any luck. That's okay though, because I have some ideas of what I want to do with these. Before I can even get into planting these up, I gotta cut the tops off. These are the hollow carving type pumpkins. I'm not going to carve a face on them because I'm terrible at it, but I do have to get the top off to go ahead and plant things in there. Just gonna hold this up against my body, use the knife cutting away from myself and cut that top open. I think I need to make it a little bit bigger, so I'm going around it again. I want it to have a fairly decent size opening. Okay, now I'll do this one too. You don't need to see that. You already know what I'm doing. Hey, there we go. All done with that. Oh, forgot something. To cut a hole in the bottom. Can the sticker come off? I did one of these in a different video with succulents. Okay. That one sticker would not come off. I'm just using my knife to cut the hole. It doesn't need to look pretty. That doesn't matter. The main thing is that it can drain. That's all that matters. Reach in here, pull those bits out. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and fill these up with some potting mix. And now that they're full, I'll pot them up. I had originally planned on putting mums in these, which is what I've always done. Actually, I had some others that are already carved out that I've been reusing over the years, but they faded, they don't look great anymore. The problem though, I was out of town for a few days and it got really hot and the mums didn't hold up very well. Not well enough to put in a video anyways. So what's the next most fall thing I could put in these? Kale. There's actually a ton I could do here. I could go with chili peppers. I could do succulents. Like I think I said, I already did one of these with succulents. That video will be linked at the end of this if you want to check that out. Now, I think I'm just going to keep this simple and just pop these kale in here. I think that's pretty cute. Kind of like having that big rosette coming out of the top of the pumpkin. Things super creative, but it works. So as I was mentioning, as far as the mums are concerned, the issue I've been having isn't just that a lot of them look junky everywhere because of the hot spells we've had, but also because the nurseries around here are selling them as teeny tiny itty bitty little plants or great big huge things that I can't really fit into here, and the smaller ones just look terrible. Hey, I do however have this guy very, very, very large. It'll still fit in that shallow one, so I don't know, let's go ahead and pop it in there and see how it looks. Well, it fits. This mum variety is called Flamingo Pink. It's a garden mum. I was actually surprised that had a label to give it a name. A lot of the times they don't. All right, I'd like to go ahead and say this is done, but it seems just a little bit too simple. I think I need to add something to this. I have these stringy garlands here that I picked up from the craft store. I think that would look kind of nice wrapped around the pot. Well, the mum's so big you can hardly see it, but I do still kind of like the subtle touch that it adds. All right, what about this guy? Yep, I like that. What'd I tell you? Quick video. Very simple, very easy. It would be kind of nice if they matched. I had thought about, I mean, that's why I had two kales out here, putting the kale in each one. I really prefer the mums in these though. I don't have one that's gonna fit in there. Not one that looks decent anyways. Okay, nothing's ever simple here. I'm gonna go ahead and toss these in there and see how I like that. I just kind of like to play around with the different ideas. You guys always are really good at giving me your opinions of what you like versus what you don't like. And I'll probably go back to putting the kale in there because I kind of like the simplicity of it. But maybe an arrangement might look good too. This is a really pretty floral mum, but it's actually, I think, way too small to put in there. I could set it up as an arrangement in the top of the pumpkin, but I don't know. I kind of just like having the kale in there. You know what? For the sake of the video, I'll go ahead, pull that kale out, toss this mum in here, some creeping Jenny, put some of those floral picks back in there, the piece I cut off the garland. What do we think? I actually think I prefer the kale, but they both look really, really cute. I like that there's a little bit more of a matchiness thing happening here with the flowers in there, but I also really appreciate the simplicity of just having the kale in there. So I'll probably go back to just having the kale in it, but I wanted to do this so you guys could see the different options, different ways that I like to plant these up. And this mum, I actually got this for a different project, so I kind of need it for that other project. Like I said though, they both looked neat. Now, I had actually hoped to find bigger faux pumpkins to carve up and use for this project, but like these were the biggest ones I could find. And what I really wanted to do was carve faces in them and hot glue a landscape fabric behind it, so there's like a false wall in there to have the plants behind it, and then put some type of tea light in there so it would still have the glowing jack-o'-lantern face with the plant growing out of it. I mean, I think that would have looked really cool. That's what I like about things like this. There's so many different options. There's so many things you could do. You could even cut the holes out for a jack-o'-lantern face and stuff it with succulents. I'm kind of low on succulents. I mean, I have a ton, but I'm using them for other things. So I don't really think I have the ones that would be needed to pull that off, but it would look really, really cool. You can even leave them whole. You don't have to cut the tops off of them. You can put some sheet moss around the top and take your succulent cuttings and pin those in there and have like a cascade of succulents coming over the top of the pumpkins. That looks really neat. This one would look better with a smaller mum in it, but this is the only one I could find, and it's really pretty, so at least it's got that going for it. But as I said, quick, easy, simple, nothing complicated, and it was cheap, which I love. If I make any changes to most of these, I'll post that up on my Instagram. That's where I'm the most active. I have all my social media linked down below. You can follow me and I follow you back. I have a ton of fun seeing everybody's pictures and what's going on in everybody's gardens. And comment down below, because I love hearing from everybody. Let me know what you think with the different arrangement. Like I said, I like this, but I mean, I like both of them, really. It's just this is working out better for me and I need that mum for something else. Ideally, they would both have 2 mums in them that fit properly. That's kind of the theme here, improvising and working with what you got. I don't know why I don't just take my hose out and wash this table off. That would look so much better. Yeah, yes, that does look much better. That's a stain right there. I can't get it off. Yeah, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot, and I really do appreciate every single one of those. Thank you very, very, very much. And subscribe as well. Upload multiple times a week, and click that notification bell. That way you know when new videos come out. And thanks for hanging out with me while I play around and get some things planted. All right, as always, everybody, and most importantly, keep on growing. Bye.